Today I want to review this game, right? But before I can show you it, I have to um sorry guys. Give me a second. Oh my god. Okay, I think now we can finally start. Okay, hello and welcome. One of the craziest games you played. Let me just hello and welcome to one of the craziest games I played. You can see this is a special map called Twin Forest. I never have played this map before. This is the first time I played this map, and I played this map with 3 AIs versus 4 AIs. I'm blue here, and orange, red, gray are teammates. Now, as you can see, this map is very special. You have water around the side, water in the middle, and you also have like walkable water here and also right here. Now, my idea was I'm I'm a good player, but I will now a little bit offer myself so my teammates can be stronger. The idea was I want to scout the whole map so I know what's going on, and then I want to block off choke points and use choke points against the other AIs. This was my idea. Now, of course, this will set me back, but I think for my team this is going to be a good thing overall. And now here I play with hard AIs. Not this bit extreme, so it's like the second most killed AI hit get in Age of Empires 2. I don't know, like, I don't think there's a big difference between extreme and hardest. I mean, I can beat extreme, but in this case, I didn't wanna. I just didn't wanna have a successful match. I want to have an easy match because extreme is not extreme good, but it's not like extreme is like can be very dangerous. In some cases, it booms, but like extreme is not extremely strong. But still, hard to say. Close to it. I'm of course a little bit better than that, but because I know the map and I don't, it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to cop up all the choke points. As you can see, I'm already scouting if I will here. My scout already scouted this area right here. And yeah, at the beginning I was a little bit yeah, overworked and I didn't know I did not scout for a while. I also didn't produce civils, I think for a few seconds. Here you can see idle time, so I didn't play very well. But still, it's gonna be interesting match. And what also is special, I put in Feudal Age max, so the maximum age you can get is Feudal Age. Now this means like you cannot go over. We just have Feudal Feudal and Feudal and Dark Age. You can see I'm talking because talking is very important. And I will also still go explore with a few villagers all over the map. For example, this will here, block of this there, send the wheel back here. And with her, I want to go block something up, but I didn't. I thought it's all unbuildable, so I just then chose to make a dock and a lumber camp first here. I build a second dock over here. Like control this bay here, and as you can see, one of the enemies already picked up, which was in this case the heel. Now I wasn't very close to going up to Feudal Age. I was only at 34 minutes. You can see all of them are 29, some of them even 34. I wasn't even close to clicking them. Now what I did, I made more fishing ships than them, and I already blocked off one crucial choke point here, and I was in the act of blocking off this base here and this over here. You will see this will turn turned out to be a very strategically important move. Now I finally clicked up here, and it was now finally going up. As you can see. Problem is, I want to close it up here, but the village for some reason walked completely back because I think I did a mistake and I clicked it like over. Now I sent new villas over here, so this wasn't too big of a problem. But it was still a little bit annoying. And in case this guy was a fucking scout rush, I made a few spears. But now we can see it didn't look like a scout rush. I was hearing a scout rush, but I just wasn't sure, so rather be safe.
Food, please.
Here I closed it off in a very cool way. I like this. I like how it looks like. You can see there's a dog, and like we have house wall and pass again. And also a little fortified area here with an dog and watchtower. And actually this area here will be so important. So then I was blowing this off around the same time as this guy was attacking, but I didn't realize he was destroying this place again. I just finished a tower, but still it's caused me some storyline and I lost a few fuels. Then over here there started to be some problem. These players started sending units over, especially yellow and green. And now the problem was I didn't have any army, but luckily I had a dock and I made some galleys and I also had a tower which could have blocked off more of them. As you can see, the enemies are still winning. We are still losing, but I believe that this tower here was like my first great strategic move. Building this here, no, actually this here was my first. Actually everything was a great strategic move. And yeah, I might hear some galleys because even though the galleys couldn't really kill these guys, galleys like might damage them already, so they were never full health when they started fighting. Of course the tower is also shredding one down, but yeah. I'm happy that I made some galleys there. This was a smart move. Yeah, on this side my teammates getting attacked me. I already made the same base over here after this here worked so good. And yeah, now I'm still focusing on economy because as you can see my economy is the worst for every player. I'm at the worst point, I literally have the worst. And yeah, I'm just not in a very good spot. In a very unhealthy spot, but I still have to defend my teammates because I'm gonna say Orange would have been wrecked if I didn't build this here because like you saw the army. And I still have to make some fire galleries and just help them out. Now, I still have the most of the relationships, but these are still working very well for me. Villagers, you can see up here. They're pretty
Wood, please. Wood, please.
Wait, I already beat them. Like, okay, looks like I have already more villagers, but they're starting to add trade, which I'm not doing right. This was probably a mistake to not add trade any fast. And of course they're not using all their resources to build like super defense. All the time of the villagers to build defense. And here with the galleys, I was quite able to defend a lot of these. As you can see, like they never come with full HP. They're now pretty what do you say, split. Like there's only one. And one can still be a big problem, as you will see in the future. But better this than like 5 with full HP. You know?
Food.
Then in the middle the fight is going on. I make my ships. I didn't make any land, I just made ships. Because they were cost effective and they didn't cost any food. And plus the ships also they were pretty good against like these land units my enemies were making. They also sometimes outrage them. And I think they also have a good pierce armor against like both. Here this little base is still going well. I'm still holding here. Also made a galley over here. Just to hold. Now we get to the more special. Here he was sending. They were sending like armies, literally wave of armies. Even Teal sending like troops around over here, which is crazy. But you see how open it is and how I'm protected. Still, he sent the troops over here. Now, in this case, I had to use all my resources to make them a little bit weak, but it's still not going very well. You can see Teal is the strongest player right now. There's so many farms, so many troops that he is actually very. He also has the most village, even more than me, because I had to use, I believe, most of my villages to go on gold. I didn't have any food villagers, but these here, I didn't make a lot of farms yet, so I was really falling behind because I was concentrating on whatever this was here. Because I didn't want this army in my base. Wait, I'm not sure. Here, me and my team are setting up the towers. I'm happy that my team plays them here, but I'm structuring them now around. I'm not sure if they actually get placed down. That you can see the first units make it over to my base, and they already destroyed this here, which is the which was my only big lumber place. I had to reset it down here, and yeah, they just walk over here. It was very bad. It was actually extremely bad. Now over here, we focused on a little bit of their trade, which was very useful because the trade was going around this way here, instead of like somewhere around here. So yeah, it's just a good beginning. As you can see, my teammates are adding trade now too. Still have more trade, but they're also losing a bit of it. And right now we also outscored them. I think it was mainly because of my kills over here and because of our orange kills in the middle. As you can see, he has a pretty big army. Because of course I defended him very well. He also can use these towers very well.
Food.
So like, I really was the enemy. I really was like the how do you say it? The carrier of this team. Lumber camp gets destroyed. I want to place a lot of towers. My team is helping me place towers. But like they never actually send villagers, so I can tell you this. How many of these towers are mine? Okay, one. Oh no, this is the enemy team. Mainly, not my team, it was the enemy team. They are trying to place towers. Yeah, it was them, because this team is in blue. There's not a single of my teammates towers, it's all enemy.
Wood, please.
Sorry for telling you this wrong. Here, Red makes a big first AI attack. Looks pretty cool, like he has plankers and with the man-at-arms. It really looks like an AI attack, like he saved them up in place and now he's forward. Which is pretty cute, but I'm not sure what actually is what this will accomplish. I think he's going to take out a lot of team space. In the meanwhile, they are trying to tower rush me and trying to count the tower and of course wall this up. Now there is still a gap over here, which I didn't feel for a way too long time. I was still concentrating like all these little spots were very definitely me and my team. And I thought, it doesn't look like invasion, like they don't have enough troops to attack my town center or this tower. Like if they kill these villagers here, I can just bring them back to the town center. And oh, okay, I did not know that they were trying to tower rush right there. Of course, I cannot.
Food.
Red actually taking down TCC. I don't think it's gonna get destroyed right now. But Red's attack definitely sets team, which was the strongest player for a long time now, back very far. He really sends him back, which is good. And this tower got destroyed, but my ships are still making a lot of damage.
Wood, please.
Yeah, this here is still bad. Like they're building like 3 towers. my troops are very limited. I'm
Food.
just happy. I was just happy that I had my equal battle balance. And you can see I still have a lot of food. Actually, you can't see, but I'm gonna say I still had a lot of food because of my fishing ship. And uh, I still had like these kind of attack troops. I still had like quite some troops in different places. Now, I was maybe thinking about towering and attacking this side. Yeah, these guys still didn't attack my
Food.
towers, which also was good for me. They just were interested in walls and in my eco. But my eco, I mean, I didn't have I didn't have much of a stable eco anyways. So yeah, destroyed. I'm not losing that much. But actually, I was completely wrong. This is the total wrong. So all the time, I had like the least villager of everyone. You can see. I have like the least amount of villagers. The only thing I had is I had a lot of fishing ships, despite this number was high. So I actually was one of the lowest villager guys. So yeah, I thought it wrong. But okay. As you can see, they're still coming from over up here. They're attacking my base
Wood,
over down
please.
here.
Wood,
But
please.
now that I'm
Food.
powering all this, like blocking all this off, it doesn't look too bad to me. I'm very happy. I also like that the Feudal Age is the maximum because like now it's not like something like an experiment. Just like kill you with Feudal Age.
Food, please.
It's like manage arms and stuff like that. Yeah, it's also over here because I want this because it's a spot. First of all, my fishing ships are taking too long to travel. And the third, I wanted like some more fire galleys on this way here. As you can see, T is like begging for his lives and for his teammates to give him stone.
Stop.
And they're actually not giving me anything. A bit bad.
Go.
No, and green is like just spamming.
Stop.
He just feels like he has
Go.
unlimited soldiers. No, I was still distracted with all those little attacks.
Stop.
My eco is still looking like the worst of everybody. Oh, what I did have, to be fair,
Wood, please.
I had like help from my teammates here, and then like I had like all those crucial Pokemon like this place here. I had like shift over in this area here. I had a dog, and then we had like this here, and I had all this wall here. Plus I also had like this protection area here. I mean now they added their own protection, but before it was very important. Like this tower actually went down. If there was an attack, I blocked with this. Everything I actually did was crucial. Very proud of like how I played. Now here I went back home after destroying this house, which made me sad because I didn't want to fight this many men at arms alone. At some point they add dogs here, yes. That's the first dog to destroy all my ships here. Which there's only one left. But mainly also the dogs to like cure this area. Because my enemy my teammates got it. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting when they're gonna add ships here.
Wood, please.
Yeah, over here they add markets, I think, for trade. It's yellow. And green also added all the dark over here. I'm very happy that there's skeleton here, because this definitely blocked this stuff. Okay, red is actually spamming very good. Red really sending a lot of his army in here. No, what red was doing is red was also trading a lot. With a lot of I only had 3 trade costs. Ooh, that trade card. This guy's like perfect, the other guy's 15 and 15. So they had way more, especially red. 30 was great. These guys had a lot more trade before, but because so much trade was lying over here, they were now like 10 trade combined. Then here I wanted to mass some armor because can see, this was definitely another good battle for me to fight all these guys. Yeah. There were just too many. Even though my teammates sometimes
Wood,
send the army
please.
over, like I couldn't deal with all this. I really couldn't deal with all this stuff. Like, they sent like too many troops, and they're still like you have them coming. I mean, they're also now kind of conquered. But it was definitely less than before. Oh, okay. I don't believe this is 8 times. This is normal speed, right? So 8 times should be way. This feels like double. Oh, it's 2.21. This is 2.2. I knew this was an 810. I don't know why there's an 8x in the middle. I would love. It's not 8. You know, I don't know why I can't remember this, but yeah. Anyways, it's not the battle
Wood,
because now it's an
please.
important moment. Here they retowered. They also sent more troops. And they also tried to stop. I'm very happy that they did it at least because this made my teammates sometimes stand more troops up. Like this here. Now over here I saw this big battle going on here. So I was slowly adding more sheep. You can see some fire galleys, which are going to be very useful in this game here. Fire galleys are like my big one thing, and another thing I did also really good. Like, let's see what. I'm not gonna tell you what the other thing is. Another thing is then something actually related to Messi, which is gonna be interesting. I produced there some men at arms, a lot of archers. Archers produce. Can it be that archers produce way slower than men at arms? Yeah, okay. It actually is a thing because there was always a praise amount about the amount of men at arms had the ratio to arch. You so many ranges. You can see there were like big fights going on. I first want to mess up some troops before I send them in, because it's kind of like in a what's it called, in a sorry, it's kind of like in 50-50, like if no one is getting it, it's really pushing all up here personally. You can say this because of the towers, but it's also because like they send troops over here and a little bit less. But this definitely was interesting. And these are all the full pop. Okay, only this is also not full. Wait, all my teammates full pop. I'm not, and all the T3 enemies are not too. So now you can maybe slowly think, oh, they're pushing them back. They're doing very fast. Like you can see how much they're pushing. They push back. These enemies are not going to hold for a long time. Yeah. That's not the case. As you can see, you cannot see because I don't have small trees on the right. But as you can see, or as you cannot see, there are little gaps. Then the pathfinding of the troops would be going to this market.
Wood,
through this
please.
area. Now because there's no path, there's like a really big traffic jam and we cannot get out. Now here I added some villagers to make this go way faster, but these were not really helping. And the second problem, these guys don't have gold anymore.
Go.
You can see like the units there of orange is already it's already getting away because orange, you can see, has less resources than the other guy. I think gray and red still had some amount of stuff stock and sent them in. And here I made a little bit of a mistake. I sent them in against the towers. I don't know why I did that. I mean, fire ships are not bad against towers. because they have a high amount of pierce arm, but still, I don't think this was a smart move at all. Over here, I was finally able to push them back with all the archers. Also started like house walling, and just making this a little bit secure.
Go.
Because I didn't want to get attacked anytime again. Especially how I did last time. These still are worth it. They still make a lot of damage. Like, this is still definitely worth it. And over here, Till is still in the game because he has one building here. The enemy is in my town, bro. We only have this left, bro. We can't be serious. Then green stopped attacking me around this time. Just focus the middle together with purple and yellow. Yellow actually has a very strong position with a lot of towers, as you can see. And he also has a lot of buildings in the way. I like towers. And the other thing yellow has is he just has a lot of economy, and he also has his TC here, so if they get through, all these guys can go to the TC, and the TC actually is the strongest weapon in here, the strongest building. Now, my teammates added a lot of towers here. These are going to be important in the future. Now here I was preparing for an attack on the green. My idea was to take away green from the middle, so my teammates could push forward. Now, also some of French army was in here. The other guys, the resources went slowly fade away. The resources slowly faded away. Now, as you can see, the enemies really holding against the resources are not going as good as planned. And my army, I now had to make more. If I would have had all this army in the stockpiles, it just wouldn't have went very well. I also added some trade. They were still adding trade in there. Throughout the whole game, I was still adding a little bit of trade. Now here, I didn't make any fire guns, because I really wanted to make this push work. I really wanted to destroy a lot of stuff. I even added 2 wheels, and I really wanted this to destroy a big part of green. Yeah. How this will go, we will see right now. Okay, see, I sent those guys forward, these guys back a little bit. These guys, the villagers, just wanted to smash him. I'm to smash the guy. I would have his punch. Now this is gonna be very interesting. Sorry, I was playing really right. And green big push over here. And yeah, he actually uses a lot of troops over here, but he also kills a lot of stuff. Same as purple. Good thing is they're pushing these fortifications, which are pretty good fortified. And I come in at the same time. This is a good moment for me. Because he has a lot of troops over here, and they're also dying. And his rally point is set to somewhere around here. So he will take it some time.
Gold, please.
Before he's really able to fight against my armor. He got a little bit lucky, and he had a lot of name. So army isn't as useful as you may think. But I'm not telling you, this attack is gonna be very successful, even if you don't believe me. First of all, I'm taking his navy out. His navy still costs 2 gold, but main thing is I'm taking out the tower, which is useful. I did more useful things than take out the tower, but at least I took out the tower. I was also slowly adding back some fire guys, but anyway, I was taking out so many troops of him. You can see this. Shoot, 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 shoot. They would also want to build some tables to raid him. I did not know that there was towers
Food,
everywhere,
please.
and I did not know
Szolgálatára.
he was adding his own scouts right now. But anyways, going back, I didn't play this very well. Right. I'm pretty sure we stopped produced more ships. Anyways, right now, this is not looking way too great for the raid. I mean, it's killing a lot of his troops, but these towers are actually also killing a lot of my troops. It's like, not only me killing him, it's also him killing me, so it's the big battle. Yellow makes this big attack. Yellow also wasn't able to add those markers because of the ship of me and red. I was still very focused on like this thing over here. I didn't really look anywhere else. I think at some point I didn't went away. Didn't look here anymore because I thought this attack is not gonna be this is not gonna be an attack that deletes this guy. This tower actually holds away way longer than I had hoped. Then with I have hoped to. At least we can now kill all this stuff in like a good way. There was even other towers, but anyway. I was now focused a little bit on adding a few farms, making my troop as strong as possible, and just
Wood, please.
you can see Yellow's big push would probably have pushed us back a lot, by a lot, but because of me, Green couldn't help him.
Wood,
So
please.
now it's only 2 versus 3 players over here, which is very, very good. And also Purple was a little bit, didn't really push at the same time as
Wood, please.
Yellow. Just wait a bit. And this time he waited and brought us to this great attack, which I was very happy to see.
Go,
That we didn't get
please.
pushed back here too much. Like,
Food,
it was a
please.
little bit defensive here. Anyways, I know our army's now slowly getting cleared off because it doesn't have any reinforcement. Still,
Food.
it's also killing a lot of his troops. Yes. There's a lot of him. A lot of his troops are dying.
Go.
I cornered my army there a little bit because they didn't still have tanks. I think it was just smart to be in the corner, and he was rebuilding this tower. I saw this, but I didn't know how long I could stop him from rebuilding that. I hoped I could do it for a while, but you can see also my status are getting destroyed by fire and other ships. And oh no.
Go.
Okay. Also, Purple was adding ships, so we have now 2 players adding ships to destroy me. These are even more ships than before. This means now a lot of their pop space is going to be in here instead of in their middle, in the whole gang. But actually was very successful. First of all, I killed most troops and died. Second of all, there was way more. Now there are many more ships than before. This attack was actually very successful. Do not believe anyone telling you otherwise. This attack was extremely successful. Now I didn't look at this anymore, and I lose all the rest of my army. But they're still doing a good job. Like they're still killing. Here these fortifications hold up very well. I mean, yes, who could have guessed that? Of course they're holding up. Here was very economy focused. Cannot tell you what these villages are here, but they're probably going to this lumber camp here I placed in there. And also Purple placed the lumber camp at the same place. Which is weird. But yeah. There will also be some scanning and countdown here. Here, there's all the space. But also made some good place towers. Maybe because there are big trees. Wait, I wanna see something. There's no news. Can you make like small trees? All players, all games, all tip, all play. Okay, no. Look, mouse window. Use alternate FFA layout. Use me, no. Advanced. Enable you. No. There should be small trees. Yeah, boy. I mean, you can actually see this is like a free space here. This is why now you can see what I see. But that's not in game.
Go.
Here, there are a lot of trees over here. But as soon as you dig through them, you can then go freely over. Now you can see I added a lot of fire guys, which really destroyed all the troops in here.
Food,
Two
please.
of my fire guys also were destroyed, but these definitely were worth it. Plus, second thing, I also was very smart for me to make archer in combination with fire guys, and this actually was extremely good against Feudal Age units.
Go.
Because of the range and the pierce of the armor, archer, the melee and
Wood, please. Wood, please.
the melee damage and the chunkiness of the fire guys. So I'm gonna make like a blockade in the middle. Like he's not gonna get through. Over here there's the like enable slash land slash confusing battle, which I didn't really focus on. I made a wall here, which wasn't reached by galleys, just one tad further away. Just was like going to the whole map. There was also another wall of me here. Yeah, I was very protected. Also, the villager here is pretty good protected. They were just in the. Here you can see my very strong
Food.
Archer's Fire Galley combination, which really was worth it in the game. Here, last building of field gets destroyed by Redden. And I also have a lot of economy now. Actually, I now have the most economy from everyone. I'm still making more. I'm a little bit overkilling when I can't do that. Yeah, whatever. Now here, this really made me a little bit scared because green and purple just through the woods attack this year. I knew we could push this back, but I knew also this would take a lot of time and a lot of their birth because this was very powerful, you know. I knew how to defend this. You know, here I needed another army comp because fire guys obviously cannot go through this. My teammates will obviously my teammates will probably not deal with this very efficiently because they're now just sending a few of the troops over there. And here, this here is still going on. So like, oh, okay, now it's the moment. Okay, I want to say something. Now we can actually see something. Of course, Orange wasn't pushing now for a pretty long time because I already said, yeah, Orange didn't have a lot of resources left from trade. You cannot. We both saw Red and Gray were pushing like all this time, but now they got dry of resources, and now this is still not here. So they're not making a lot of stuff. Of course, they can still like make trash units, but yeah, they can still make food and owning units. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you like they now also run out of gold, which is bad because you could also buy a lot of stuff with gold, and also this is full pop space, which you can use. So this is problematic. Anyways, also the orange army is also in here, so he's not even spamming trash units because all his army is stuck, and this fills up his pop space. Now this means I really have to deal with this on my own. but I was concentrating on the middle. I did not even know I had to do this on my own. This is gonna be a very hard battle. Instead of just winning, we'll be in a very weak spot. It's not aimed. But wait, it's like a little bit faster. It's like really 1.8. It makes me angry, but can you not make this any faster?
Gold, please. Gold, please.
I don't mind.
Gold.
Anyways, purple and green are still really pushing very well on this front. They're actually like destroying. They're really taking down these towers. My team is stuck, not making any more forward. They've like spread out a few of them all over the map. I was generally worried about our. Knew this wasn't gonna hold me. This knew it was a lot of them. But I already pulled my army back here because I knew, okay, if I'm gonna fight like in here because there are a lot of towers and good options to make navy very, but this slow, and I really mean slowly, gonna get cleared up, which is going to make my team able to make some gold units again. And what I want to say is, my team also stole a little bit of my gold in my base, where like over here. So yeah, they were able to have a little bit of gold, but a little bit. This is bad, of course, like all those expensive towers getting crushed. Now here I want to a little bit bait them into my ship and archer combination, which actually worked. Now they're going to attack me, which is of course beautiful for me because I'm gonna crush them. These towers can crush them too.
So,
Yeah, was making his next big push over here, but I think he too walked into my death ball here, which didn't work out for him too. I mean, my death ball actually got way smaller because this actually was a big army, a big chunky army walking into me, but they were still dying way faster. Flankers don't do damage to these, and man, I'm are dying way too fast to archers. And these also are gonna die at some point to archers.
wood.
And yeah, also of course the fight guys kill man-at-arms and pikemen, and also villagers pretty fast. But the archers aren't doing no damage to fight guys, so yeah, it's just a good combination. Good best shoot base combination. If you're not like some special at for example, hammers would be better. Like, it was very strong. And now I didn't want this to happen again, so I'm gonna bring some villas up here. It's pretty soon, I think. I'm not doing it right. This finally got cleared up. They are spamming some troops again. Now I know I'm gonna go great. As you can see now, also the best songs playing. I'm high score. I didn't see this in the game because I didn't have score on, but I was definitely, from now on, I was definitely not great, but like this successful at stuff here, but like this tower here. Yeah, my goal was here to, first of all, block this off. Second, make it the death trap. Now this is gonna take a long time. Honestly, because I can tell you this already. Game is like pushing over here, pushing in the middle. I'm in the middle of gonna be able to I knew this was pushable. I mean, let's be serious. They have dogs here, they have towers, even more towers in the back, and they just spam units to like, you cannot go in here and break this. At least not at this point of the game. I knew this wasn't very qualified. I just stayed here and kill farm pretty much.
Food,
If they
please.
run into me, I kill them. Now they were starting to send some troops over here again. Problem, 2 towers are not gonna hold very well. Like you can literally rush down. The thing is, I need 2 cannons. 2 cannons have a special thing, which is they can make doubled units into the tower. So, towers actually can shoot 10 arrows if there are 10 archers or 10 villagers in them. Bam. I spam spamming archers, but like I'm full pop. They didn't wanna delete any eco, and now Queen is prepared to start their first push. I was still unprepared. Just have a few towers here. And yes, now I'm seeing it really. Should definitely have wall placed up. Working any. That's bad. Oh. This is still going good. I mean, my ships and archers are holding. You can definitely tell that. There's a little bit of military and towers over here.
Food,
These
please.
towers are actually a bad place. I should have probably placed them in this ball or somewhere else. But I can save the stone for later. In here they also destroyed my 3 towers. Of course they were, because like it's only 3 towers. And second they were also destroying my foundations. Which we need to fight at a later game. But like still they cost a lot of stuff too. And yeah, getting pulled by a lot of army.
Food,
Over here.
please.
This guy just starts farming in my base. Which is crazy and like and you're also green. I didn't realize it for I think quite some time. I think it's gonna take 2 minutes. Still here farming them and they are pushing this here with this fortification here with a lot of troops. Now my idea was I was just sending in some singular units and then walking around a bit so the towers can clear them up. Yeah, it didn't work too well. I mean, long term
Please.
they died, but like they just spammed. What you gonna do about it? Oh, because they spent so many units over here, the team kind of could push here. Okay, everything is clear, so yeah, they kind of were able to push right. But these camel scouts are not very weak, they're actually pretty strong. The camel scout actually did a lot of the heavy lifting here. I'm not sure like how much strong they are. And normal stuff, we have one. They have like more HP and more damage. You can definitely see okay, I went in very well. More damage, more HP. Maybe they were not as strong as a galley, but like, wait. Do we have no notes here? I would like to compare it with
Food,
does anyone
please.
have scouts? No one has scouts. Means of course valuable like and of course they have some because the camel scouts definitely were a big problem. They hold back the orange and grey for quite some time. This one grey wasn't really pushing. Red was pushing over here, which wasn't a big problem for me. Cleared up stuff here. Here just was like good. He also pushed over here.
Food,
But
please.
this of course makes the middle completely undefended, but who cares because I have the middle defense. Oh my god, like this, you can see against what I was working. Like this is not a joke. They're just spamming those guys. Just unit spam. Crazy. And my team is just sending like in a few little units, bro. Anyways, these two towers definitely get cleaned up.
Food, please.
There's still a big tower mass here, and I started adding like arches into towers. Then what do we also have? We also have a lot of lift here, which got my wood. I don't have. Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the stream. As you can definitely hear, I'm back in the game, and now I'm gonna cast this further. And okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. What happened is, you can see, and I'm just trying to fight all the stuff here back. I'm always sending up more troops. You can see I have only 21 archers. Most of them are here, and in this end right here. There also a lot of them are walking. Most of them. I still have this blockade here with fire galleys plus archers, which holds is pretty good. And because they're now walking through the forest, I'm definitely having problems here now. This tower base here is still standing, but like always if I try to get like one single tower out, I'm always getting problems. I'm trying to heal up all my troops, because I'm gonna have a really cool KD at the end. Which spoilers I got. I got like a KD of like 3 or 4. You can already. It's actually probably even will be close to 5. Anyways, trying to tower here. Slowly running out of stone. But it's not a problem because I have so much gold and I tried it in the market. I still have like less trade than the others, but I think I'm trading the best route because they trade from here to their base, not my market. I'm not really understanding why. There's definitely. It doesn't want to tell me how much gold, but there's definitely less gold in there. Plus, I'm still having big problems fighting this battle because I just want to keep my eco like this, and I want to keep this blockade here because this was an important blockade. And the thing is, if they keep pushing out of here, I of course can bring them to the towers, but I can't protect my teammates. Lumber camps. Of course I can have these lumber camps protected. Because I had a tower here because there was like some big problems with like they started farming at the same place, still trying to walk up some stuff. Anyways, this he just keeps going, he just keeps sending units. I tell you, this guy less slow, but he has so many units and he doesn't care. He just, but I'm telling you, he just spams them my base. He doesn't care at all. My teammates still farming here. The section of their gap. Very dangerous. Anyways, they mass galley here and pretty big max. Now, this tower of me here attacks one of these fields. Now he tries to send one galley and then he sends more and more. You will soon see this tower is gonna fight a lot of galleys. This here is still going on, trying to build towers. I have not enough villagers. The Greys sometimes sending 2 soldiers. Really, I mean a few, like 2, 3. By the way, I also blocked this up because I didn't want them like this here. Because if they come in like this, at least they're taking a long way. This was long term not as the smartest move, I mean for sure. For the beginning, it was a good tactic because like then they couldn't send troops here and here. But of course, in long term, it would have my galleys could have worked a lot if they would have walked here instead of through the wood. But yeah, anyways, that's not very important here. My goal here is still trying to set up like one of those traps where how to say, trying to set up like I get in an AI killer bro. Trying to set up like one of the systems where the AI just walks way too long. Just get destroyed. Yeah, I'm sending my galleys slowly into their economy, because this is blocked off anyways. Like they're not really attacking artifacts. Like they're just now spamming even units in here. I'm still towering, but why not? As you can see, like I have using towers. My biggest problem is that I have just no ballistic, but like two towers do so much damage. Like, like, attack, no damage. It shoots like one arrow, all anyways, plus like all the archers in here, so it shoots like 9 arrows. This here is full of archers, means there are 11 arrows coming out. Problem is, of course, we can't go to Castle Age, so there's no way for me to get ballistics, so this tower just missed. Also, like an Earth Pulse would also have been a very obvious choice here. But like these towers are not so overpowered that you might think, but like they're still killing. It's still pretty. We can definitely say that. These guys here always attack my tower. This was a big problem. This meant I didn't want to build more towers because I didn't have enough. I didn't want to waste stone, but just always brought just in there, repaired it, and then shot all the shit down. And it was the whole back and forth here. Orange was really trying to establish a base here. And he always also started. Ooh, I didn't uh, even realize he started waiting to this smart. Okay, Orange now made probably more money than me. It's time. I didn't know that, but anyways, I was just investing. Just my idea was just if he's, I see how many units he spams. I need to build them up grinder. I just have to. Anyways, their trade is pretty much undestroyed from now. I have to use my power space on this area here. Then you have to use their pop space also there. It's good, you know, to build up again, and I have to shoot down. Of course, I didn't want this many idle villagers, but these ships just kept coming. Like ships that weren't weak as you might think. He's messed up Kelly. Yeah. Anyways, like the reason I want power is because mainly because I wanted just a safe area over here. They wanted to bait them to make more ships. Of course, work. By the way, this tower here is our cooking ground. I already started like now blocking in these towers. Like, look at this. Look at how many units they send, bro. But it was just like a nightmare, bro. God. It keeps coming, even more plankers, which were slowly or but surely becoming a problem. No, they only have 30 HP, but like they have a lot of armor. And where can you see the armor? Wait. Armor. They have melee, armor, 1. Okay, this is not a lot, but like they have 4 pierce armor. The pierce armor is just too heavy, but if you compare it with these guys, they have just 1. Obviously they have 2 pierce, but like 1, 2. This is a half of them. In this case, don't have armor pretty much at all. They just have like the basic armor from the blacksmith, so they have 1. I mean, these guys have a little bit more HP. They have like 45 instead of 30, but still, these guys they can take some arrows. This 4 armor really helps them. I think they got like 2 damage per hit. And we can counterplay it. These guys have 5 damage. This means 5 damage. Yeah, they do exactly 1 damage. Minus 4 armor, yeah. It just has to make 1 damage anyways. They only X damage against Spearman, which is interesting. Anyways, here there was like a big attack of red, which is really helped. This was the exact time where I started building up the grinder. These two towers here were like, they were like a symphony, bro. I'm telling you already. I just wasted all my ships here, which was bad because like they literally was in the exact moment they started spamming troops here. But anyways, why did they start spamming troops? I can tell you why. Because like now because they still to chop these trees away here, there's like a passage. Anyways, I just was focused on this. I know I had more armor population. I had what's that, like 30 army? I know it's not a lot, but it's better than 0, you know? And this 30 army just didn't die, like I did all pretty much at the same result. Torch this for way longer than he did. Because by the way damage, I just put them into town. It was just that I want to block people. Like I really want, like, what do you call this? Like I want to make them a little passage way they have to take. I also get this here because like if they go to the barracks, they have like the advantage of the production, and if they of course go to the towers, so they always try to get to the tower. So anyway, so if towers get protected, it's just a beneficial factor. Maybe things I didn't want to block the tower off fully. The reason I'm tell you right now is because I want them to also be healing station. If I would have blocked them fully off, of course a little bit affected this. Still the attack is just destroy those. That's fine. We still talk a lot. And yes, I'm just like trying to build them up. My idea was I want to make a wall that goes pretty far in the distance here, but also here, and then they have to look like a big snake pattern. There were a few problems here. First of all, I just walked through this gap here. This was a choke point, but I didn't want to use men at arms all the time. I just wanted to shoot them. This was a little bit of an problem in a way. I also microed my archers a lot. I also realized there was a gap here. I didn't see it because like the tower blocks the view, but like yeah. This is going well. I didn't heal them up, but yeah.
Food, please.
Next tower here, about this tower. He's low-key the goat. You will see what what happens with this tower. So here, man, good that sometimes Red sends a few troops over here because this was like just the expanding time. The rest I just hold because my troops weren't enough. Okay, purple actually overpowered the red here. Purple started attack on this side. But most of these units were damaged because of the fight with the towers, the fight with the other guys, and of course was the galleys. So these guys weren't like fully rested. Like you already see that they walk like dumb distances. But anyways, in here there are no archers yet. But this already destroying a few of these guys. I'm just very happy. This worked out like I wanted to. You will see these things here. This is gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. In this moment, was mainly focused on this area here.
Food, please.
And also I want a little bit over here, so I boost I think a few galleys. And the rest of my galleys up here. Just like damage these guys here. I don't even know where my other two galleys are. Heh. Heh. Wait, what? Wait, this has to be a bug, bro. What? There are no galleys here. here obviously are the archers. Oh my god, they had 180 archers queued up. That's crazy. But wait, this is obviously a buffer. Whoa. Not some. There are no galleys like in this under this ground here. Still holding. Now finally they do what I wanted them to do. They start walking over here. I think is this the moment where I block this off? No. Powering up. No, they find another way. Like they now found the way through here, but like this was so annoying, but believe me. Like, as soon as you destroy a way, they find a new one. And then they send more troops into the meat kind. Like the troops are just dying over here. Then because of this tower, which I think they end up destroying. Of course they die because of all those towers. This has to be like such a rage failure. I think the choppers were actually the biggest invasion troops. They made my meat grinder, my zombies, my grand arms farm, plankers farm, very inefficient. You can also see they have a lot of trade, so they had enough gold for a long. And see, of course, their wood and their food is probably at such a high number. I mean, probably not yellows. Only has 21 mil. But I can tell you, I was trying to redocument. This is where all these villagers go. Okay, but like 64 and 69, which farm and get good all the time. Like there's enough. Can I assure you that? I'm still fighting and holding here. I'm taking good engagements, but like it's not really about just about them crawling forward. It really felt like World War One, because like it felt like I have to like tower rush from pretty much over here into their base, and like see what we did. The progress is not very great. I mean, we had to defend a lot of fun stuff, but like went from here, from these towers, just like a little bit over here. Okay, great blockade it is, okay. But anyways, like, yeah. It's not all it's not all a rainbow. I know. I'm penetrating this off. Yes, here too. I know I killed a lot of great soldiers and a few of my soldiers here too, but the idea was just like they are gonna hold a bit longer. This gives me time, I can build a few things. And yeah, this way, here, as soon as this field got destroyed, it solves the problem. Right now, they have to go around here, again. As you can see, there's the first plank, there's the first plank here. Just get shot down. Gets sealed pretty unquickly, but at some point still, yeah, it sealed me. Now, what else do we have? We definitely still have just problems and everywhere on this map. Like, man, these guys just kept sending stuff. Also over here, like, it felt like that unlimited. Okay, unlimited. Then, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm finding out towering one this off. Wait, I'm searching for it. They have had unlimited stamina. They just don't stop. They have the infinite courage. Just spam. Of course, these are eyes and not people, not human. But that's also people. You know. Still, what is this? It's just crazy. I always left a gap open here. They were to tell for the trick here. Okay. This is a good shot. Okay.
Stone, please.
Well, like, this is just a spam, bro. Now, like, the mob grinder really is working right now. It's our mob grinding. It's gonna look like this. Send in troops. Troops get destroyed. Then you go in, and I'm telling you, they're gonna send in so many more troops after that. Like, it's not gonna stop. Anyway, close from now. This was just a crazy game. It's really, I'm still microing like a large bro. I don't know. I'm just very concentrated on all of this. And I just want to destroy all their stuff. Like, my idea is with every tower I get a step closer to victory. Wait, let me shortly to get. Actually, oh, wait. Not really interested in what's happening. Okay, they send more troops. And yeah, so really a Plants vs Zombie farm. I wish I could fast forward.
Gold, please.
We can't even go back, bro. What? You can see right now. My total score the most I've ever done was this technology. I actually don't have the most technology. KD 5. So for every unit, the enemy uses 5.18. This is a crazy ratio. This also is a crazy ratio, 0.41. And this ratio is just gonna grow, yeah. Exactly, because like my units are not gonna die for now at quite some time. Sorry. Red units. I have not such a high max. With 52, but I think I'm gonna
Food, please.
actually lost 2. I don't know how about this type of battle. Okay, the teammates still setting up like those big tower things. Like this power clusters, which also got set up over here to protect all their land, all their colonies. The orange is colonizing my room, or the big chopping is continuing. It's the what's over here? Like these guys just chop, bro. And it's just a big chopping. And it always opens new paths to look out for it, right? The new path based with me. I'm still interested in like archers, baby. Like those archers are just gonna shoot them down. Also, Rex placed a tower right here and right here, and I was very happy that this happened. I mean, this tower here got dealt with pretty quickly, but like in those seconds these units were standing still, like they definitely got shot up. And this really helped me against like the purple attack here. I think this tower here gets a lot of damage. Also this tower here, but like this tower here always was like a little bit safer because it was more behind, and I could always pull out the archers over here and like shoot some stuff. Now I'm still full pop, so I cannot make him more through. You know.
Wood,
This is definitely a problem for me. But I'd like a few strange powers. Strange, like positive perspectives. First of all, I had like more money than them. That was like very fortificated on this side. And yeah, there was a gap here. Yeah, there was a gap over. Yeah, you could walk through this, but like, you're not gonna get up. And then I realized one big problem. Somehow, stupid units didn't find their way through this. Like, they were really too dumb.
Wood, please.
I don't know how this happened, but like this then forced me later to destroy dogs. And how did I realize that? I realized that because like my mob grinder was overloaded, so I was thinking, how is it overloaded, bro? Like, it worked before, it should work right now. Why I'm fighting a 2v1? It's like a, only a few. I didn't know exactly what was happening, so I was kind of,
Gold, please.
what you say, I was kind of like a little bit in the disbelief. But then I think I'm gonna see that in a bit. But I was really like worried about, oh my god, if I keep getting pushed back like this, and of course now they're finding this here. It was this tree, not this tree over here, which I opened the pathway. I forgot about that, but like, anyways, teammate tries to place tower. Alright, this is great, yeah, teammate. And oh my god, I'm blind, bro. What is this? I mean, I was very focused on this over here, but like, oh my god, find it, you stupid.
Gold, please.
Yes. I mean, I really like the look of this here. I like the look of the house that is gated. Like, of course, it cannot be feasible. Yeah, if what? Oh, no. What's that? It is definitely.
Gold.
Wait, look, it's not. These definitely cost more. Okay, wait, how many units? 6-1, 5-1, 4-2. Like, this is over 100. So this is around like 300 units if you count that all together. 300 and like 50 is way higher than 800. Anyways, I'm finding this right now because I like was worried about the place here. This tower is still killing it. Anyways, I found this. Units still didn't start working
Wood, please.
in a good pattern at the beginning, but this was like one big push, which of course is always better than many little. These are also towers of the teammates, plus they farm here and the ships also farm here. Like this was just a big farming over there, and over here of course. Now there's one big wave of spot. It was better than like a little bit. Like it was like one big. Of course, I had always a big push. Okay, it's actually capped because I didn't have a lot of pop rate. But like they didn't produce continuing. You can see. I'm telling you why this. I think they had like not enough arch ranges. I think the barracks. I think they were also always full barracks, but I think they sometimes had to wait for the plankers because I don't feel like this is a good ratio, or enough ratio, and I also don't really felt like this was like the best spam they could have done. I did not exactly understand why they didn't start, but I'm now happy that this spam starts and like it was like the first big raid. I'm saying that it was like the first time I was thinking, oh my god, now they're gonna get crashed on. These guys are using a lot of archers. But yeah, it didn't produce a lot of camel scouts anymore. This was definitely something else. No, oh my god, they broke to a new way. But yeah, my teammates sent so many troops. We pushed this right back. But nah, actually it's capped. We just hold it. We just held it for a long time now.
Gold, please.
They also tried to attack galleys for some reason now. But yeah, anyways. Back to the mob grind. Like grinding a few. The swordsman is still grinding a few swordsmen. Slash man at arms, but yeah, this still works. Here, they already start taking down the towers. And oh, they got the TC. Oh my god, they got the TC. This is so big. As you can see, wait.
Wood, please.
This is not 100. It's not 200. This is also 200. This is also 200. Like, see. I mean, they probably feel cute. I'm not gonna despite this fact, but they just didn't have like full uh, attack it all the time. Like they still have to walk a long way, and they did not build forward production. It wasn't like the best thing, you know. Of course, guys had the advantage of home, and also a lot of towers, which I think they plays pretty smart. Like I think the whole base is pretty much covered. I mean, this region also was covered. Just was covered because of my old big boy. I think I'm
Wood,
slowly
please.
thinking about advancing. I think I didn't build any tables yet, but like I'm slowly thinking about, hey, now how could you push a little bit more? Yellow is not really having it right now. And could rebuild the TC. I don't think he's ending up to. I don't think he ends up doing it. Oh no! Whoa! Okay, no, he's building one. Okay. And I didn't know that this game took went so long, man. What? What is? Okay, wait.
Wood, please.
Yeah, all this is still like over. Team is slowly making progress. I might should probably have just killed all the trade. Push this down. 200 men down. Smash this. Just for production. Smashing. But yeah, I did not know attack them how powerful they were. Plus, I mean these are still a lot of towers. I'm telling you, if you're still in their production, you cannot like insta kill them because like they still have produced a lot of tubes. Not a problem. These guys are holy, but of course these galleys make like, oh my god, these galleys shot so many stuff down. These total skills and friendly fire kills of the big unit of course. This will probably be very high. I'm not saying this is gonna be as high as my fire galley, and this tower probably is like, no, I don't want a subscription. Tower probably is like around, like this tower has so many kills. He just pretty much shoots the entire time, so here they broke this wall, they destroyed the wall here for me, so I had to re-wall this time. I think it was stone wall. Still there are some big battles going on over here, and I think, man, I'm so slow, man. I just realized I see so many mistakes. Like, why are these two torches getting out? Bring them back, bro. Make scouts destroy the trade, and make scouts raid with all of that. Make so many more things and destroy your own village, bro. You don't have to use. You what is a way to build? Realize how bad it was. Of course, okay, they made more power here, so now this is definitely a safe place. Okay, finally I'm trying to advance. You still see this tower is still arranged by these two forts, but not like crazy thing to do. I mean, there's a little bit of blind spot over here, but like this switch and this range just range out of this stuff, and I just want to destroy a little bit the economy.
Gold, please.
He still didn't rebuild this CST, which is very good. Okay, yellow actually, I think he lost all his production too. I don't think he has a lot to make. I think he probably has a lot of good to make art. I still believe he's like he probably has some gold left, yes. But at don't think it would.
Wood,
Because like
please.
they make noise over here. Yeah, okay, now yeah, I can like make more. Definitely that's the golden. Golden wood left. I believe he cannot make any more of these groups unless he buys. Yeah, of course, yeah, like buy more right. Of course, if he buys more food, he could still make a few man arms. But I think at this point, I didn't see anything else. Enough power off this guy. I mean, maybe I'm just miscalculating. Okay, stables here, stable are getting built over here, and I'm thinking about interrupting this. Wait, did this guy already spawn? Which is very well, very well. Me, still happy that this run works. Also, still very happy that I can just raid the eco with archers. I make scouts. Block this off too, so I didn't want this to be attacked. Like if they work the wrong way, they're just gonna be damaged enough to not focus on that. Okay, orange is see. I still am top score for some reason. I think it's because many of the iconic kills maybe the key, I don't know. It's my power. Like I mean now from here it's to over here. I mean it's still a bit further than before, but like what this feels like an eastern front line. And no western front line of World War Man. It's like a meter is more important than like 100 men. Like you get me? So dumb. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm just defending. I don't think I have to raid. I don't think I have just to attack. Okay, because he just sends down, man. No, I'm actually interested in what the statistic look like now. Sorry. KD close 6-1. Went down a big time. I definitely have most kills. And yeah, it's great. He just managed the hunt, bro. This guy, he died so long ago, bro. Of course, green, like, yeah, man. I wouldn't want to be one of this pod. imagine you're just like random fortress. Let's call this guy like Frederick. Wait, what civilization is it? Magyar. Magyar are like Hungarians, so he probably is called Hubity. Like a random. I don't know Hungarian. Let's call this man Hubity. This man just wants to fight, bro. Where does he get sent to? Okay. He, apparently the enemy is in his town, bro. I'm not seeing that. Anyways, Hubity is now fleeing a group of men down. Okay, there was someone sacrificed himself, and where is he? He went back to the town. Okay. Now we get sent forward again. Okay. And it means what I'm telling you is like, imagine you have to go into this meat crusher. Imagine you have to attack this spot right here. This annoying cow. You have to walk all day. Like you're probably gonna get arrowed 500 arrows. Like oh my god. Yeah, Hubity is dead. Okay, I'm finally starting to scout rush here. I'm also starting to tower call this here because I just want to fortify this. Because like yes, if you like lose this, if they lose this and they can't make any more let you make it build up, they're going to lose gold. Yellow is losing its only it lost money income first. don't think he can make a lot of archers anymore. I think he was pretty much out of the game. And his ships still there. Of course, his she dogs, but like, yeah. No, I tried to tower crawl over here. It didn't bring a lot of troops. It was like a dumb idea. She probably just towered over here or like somewhere in the range. It was like a mistake. As you can see, a tower is here. I brought a few archers.
Wood, please.
I mean, a few archers can still kill a lot. Then I made a mistake to go with one village drop here, man. Man, what is this? Like, who's even trying this? Okay, I'm not tower rushing this here. Oh my god, this tower was a good one. You can see this range is all of this, and I think they made more trade. And they just sent the trade over
Wood,
here.
please.
And slowly killed it. This guy's not making anything. And this was a very bad tower crawl. Didn't send any reinforcements. Or definitely not enough. I had like way too much eco. I have a lot of archers queued, but not a lot of archers in the field. And yeah, I didn't even send those archers over here, I just attacked my lumber campsite for some reason. Anyways, those two towers are not gonna hold anything. Now the unit spams goes to those guys over here, yeah. Let's be serious, these guys are good. By the way, I ordered those two guys to just run around because I wanted them to just get kills, the towers passive, and these guys just run around. And this actually worked way better than I've expected it. It's actually worked very well, okay. I'm seeing this only now. Anyways, these scouts are going to die, and in the time scouts are dying, he builds up a lot of troops and just destroys this stuff. Of course, all of this is still very safe. This tower still, all these towers to make hit have so many kills. Oh my god. Okay. This is like such a tower, man. These towers here now get destroyed. There are some units in there which are now trapped in here because like this is a big army. Like, what is this? Okay, he's not full pop, but like this is still like 45 scouts. Okay, it's actually not a lot, but it's all centralized to one point. Which for me it looked like this guy had a lot more army than I now actually see he had. The tower core is still working. The tower up here, the tower got a little bit damaged, but anyways. Now we are taking villager. Chop. Of course, I'm just now mob farming again. That's army farming. I'm just farming those kills away. Of course, these plankers stand still. They're actually weaker, and then if they walk around and reposition themselves to attack me, because if they stand still, they just all those archers don't have ballistic, so does the towers, because I can't research it anyhow. It was a little bit of a problem, but like here. Here's a map overview. You can see towers range this here, horse this here. Of course, like there's a lot of home towers and so on, but like also I also built those towers here, so like they are pretty much trapped into like the little corner. And then I still have a lot of troops here and also over here, so they could still like go here or also to destroy a few towers over here and then go here, but like mainly they are trapped. And if they attack some point, we could see this. We could definitely see this. I have towers here, so they don't have a lot of options. I mean, there's a little bit of a pass here, but even there, okay, it's actually enemy bit. Even here, there are some. I'm trying to block this off here for some reason. What I'm also trying to do is I'm like really trying to like slowly but surely make them run out of resources, you know? I think yellow is out of resources. Definitely. It's how to before. By the way, this fast destruction of the Tilton was very, very good. This was because like I've just blocked those push points off. This was here, this space over here, which I had, and this space over here, I did it here. That's all. That's how good it is. Here, build a big army, like, oh my god, like this. It's like 38 men at arms, like this is respectable. But this was just a meat grinder, so even though like they were like, let's say like 10 archers that died in this engagement. It was probably a lesson that it still like paid off. My KD got down, but still. He's got a little bit up, but like, just do it. You do understand my point. It is just little work here. I just want them to walk fast longer the market, but I still want them to produce more. I want them to die slowly so they make more. The market got slowly down. Yeah, now he thinks he's getting attacked. He's headed base again, so he walks all of them back. He sends also some new guys up. And he's just like rotating line, which is not dumb, also not smart. And this story is just having archers in him, shooting a lot of stuff down. Okay, this scout actually got through. Oh my god, the scout is Loki and one of their heroes. No! Okay, now he's dead. Sad. Anyways, not the damage from the fight. They also probably a lot of kills. And I also started to buy up a lot of stone. Very expensive. A little bit. So I hope slowly able to. As you can see, armies we just have double this size. The economy it's like it's really I'm just trying to say that we really did have too much economy. Like if we hold. We hold took better engagements and had a better army comp. It was like the better spam. But not with a lot of units, so actually green had lots of good spam. I don't think actually purple held it 2v3. So actually purple had also a very strong spam. Oh no, like they always got stuck up. This was extremely annoying, man. Extremely bad. Okay, I didn't know why I didn't break it. I think it didn't work, but all the stuff. I hope this will become doing now. Soon I will try now power rush a lot. Come on, when are you trying to take them up? Those hills up. You see like at some point I'm not gonna spoil it. It's like a little bit in. Okay. I also want to block this up. You know, I'm not sure what to do actually. Oh, he still has army. He's not making a lot of more army. But he still took some heat just to raid him. And I just need something. Man, I was annoying that it didn't just get forward. Just now start to make a lot of forward barracks. To clean off yellow was my idea. Just to get him off the map indefinitely. This guy at 11. This is actually. I think this guy is such a low rating because he just uses up too many of his unit. AD for him is horrible. Purple actually is a pretty okay one. I think she could be actually over one because he's holding such a good fight. Okay, it's definitely not over one. still holding a lot of good fights. It's actually not even close to one, but I don't know what RD is. Ah, it's building race. Oh, okay. This one is not the best for me. Because it didn't destroy a lot of buildings, and second of all, like I used building towers, walls, and production buildings as weapons. You know, it's happening. No, this was I wasn't hinting of. I was like trying to make a line of towers to his town center. Like my mortar stayed the same. Now it's a little bit extreme. I also knew village size and pale places with army. Now let's go watch. I want to start with this tower, I think. It was now a bit of a mistake if I look with all this army. I should have probably started where I want to start at first, but my thinking was this. If you get like a higher tower up, you can then easier build these, but like, it's a dumb thinking. You just have to just start it over here, then go over here. But anyways, I don't have any trade, so I think he's just not really getting a lot of man-at-arms anymore. He can still get a lot of spearmen, which is still good. He can still get a lot of spearmen.
Wood, please.
But also a lot of plankers for now a long time. And I'm just having like a lot of archers queued, man. And a lot of... But mainly now I want to focus on man-at-arms because this will just be there destroying buildings. Okay, I lost so many villages here. Well, it's a bloodbath, a bloodbath, yes, this is the right words. Oh my god, this was actually a very bad play for me. Again, I'm very tired like I'm right now. And I did a lot of mistakes. Oh my god, it's so many mistakes, it's also a little bit hurting, right? Anyways, we're close to full pop, they're not even close to full pop. I think I also made a few man-at-arms up here just to destroy buildings, yes. And destroy the yellows. Next tower up. Tower will also probably go up. Come on. And it's up. I'm just now really having a lot of units here. So slowly but surely, the green is getting overwhelmed. Purple is like losing ground over here. All over the place. Green now. Every tower like chokes him even more. Like he slowly but surely has no place to breed his armies. And this makes like that power of the two-tone towers, man. I'm telling you about the Teutons are just a strong civilization. Like even in Feudal Age, these towers, they just hold, and you can just put so many units in them. Like they would just shoot all the stuff down. Like Teutons are very good crawl civilization. Like they're very good at like crawling. They slowly take your air. Like it's not like really the Germans you think of World War II. It's like no blitzkrieg. It's just like you build castles, you build towers, and you crawl forward. So they're bad against civilizations who have like big siege bonuses, or they're also bad against civilizations who can like make what do we call it? Which can like make like the what's it called? Like against the Turks are also bad against like big gunpowder civilizations, but like against like civilizations or against like just Feudal Age, they're very strong. They're also very strong against like civilizations like infantry or like cavalry or archer stations. Like against all these they are good. Actually the Teutons have like a special castle ability which makes the castle kill normal bombard cannons. Of course it doesn't apply for like what I just said, Turkish one. Yeah, Turkish. And I don't know why the Turks are called the Turks in Age of Empire. They should just be called the Ottomans. Anyways, my tower call finished. All those towers are up, all those towers shoot. And like, these guys are losing ground quickly now. I'm just leaving those ones in here and I'm just like producing more and more. I'm still full in population. I think I slowly get like a little bit of idle army, which I think I'm realizing pretty fast because I wanted all of them forward. That should also move now. The next seconds, come on. One. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, what the fuck? What am I even doing? Oh my god, now they're walking over here. I have to be stuck. I have to be doing drugs. I have to be doing drugs playing this. Oh my god. Anyways, these towers work very well. These barracks. How do you say it? How should I say it? These barracks use FU as well. And all this stuff gets us right here. These archers went here, still producing a lot of units. These barracks too, these archers here too. I stopped making cuts because why? They're not the best against buildings. Man arms are definitely more effective. I still have way too much economy. And yeah, these get beaten now. Like, whoa. I wouldn't want to be this marketplace right now. I'm telling you that. But these guys, they also use housing space. Oh no, it's not housing space. It's just because one player died. Okay. But they're also using housing space. Like you can see, their houses get destroyed, their markets get destroyed, family hood gets destroyed, power gets destroyed. Like everything gets destroyed. I'm telling you, trying to get wood. Of course you can't because like there's way too much army of me here. And buildings from purple. Now even slower than before. Yeah, faster than before. I'm not really gaining a lot of new territory just because of this guy here. Like this town center. Bro, he low-key like, this town center low-key blocked me. Like he blocked me hard. I just couldn't get close to it. I just had to like destroy all those buildings here. I mean, I'm not a fan of destroying this, but like better doing this than nothing. Just had to wait until that purpose get destroyed. Because as soon as green has to like fight in two fronts, I thought then I could really go in. I also want to place a lot of my arms and arms. So I'm actually trying to, yeah, I still have a lot of ink block. It's actually going to go down a bit. Of course, for this what I'm doing right now is archers are still effective, but like it's just in the future. Okay. Now these guys are still sending a lot of armies. Oh my god, they blocked this completely up. Oh my god. Now orange has to walk. Wait. Now orange has to send his army around this here until they get. Oh my god. Like why, bro? Don't block yourself. Don't put yourself hate. Okay, I'm still painting a few more towers just so I have like full power, full control. Oh, of course I'm making more man arms. This is already full. This is also probably gonna get filled up. There are some man arms here, like you cannot disagree with that. Would it actually get slowly before you cut off this side filled deep? Really would. Deep filled. Let's take let's look. But these and these trees here, like the core actually, but like you can see how much I destroyed. It started here, and we're here. Like for a Feudal Age game, you don't have all the lumber bomb, like not like a lumber civilization. It's actually a lot of. You have to. This is a small tree. This is not dense. These archers still there, let's just drag them up, man. That's great. Oh no, one in the arm wants to be the hero and kill himself. No, Bro, why, bro? I'm never understanding these, like, I want to be hero units. Bro, just do whatever, man. Okay, destroyed, definitely. Try to tower here, it just got destroyed. I don't know how this happened. Probably a single unit he still had. I don't know why they didn't make a spearman. Okay, I did not know about this guy. I'm not. Actually, I think I saw him, but I didn't know what. No, I think it was a misclick. Okay, this actually sounds very evil. So, like, I'm not don't on a bad note, man. I didn't want to make it. Because what would be the justification? Um, a lot of archers, a lot of troops now. Like, yellow is pretty much. Oh, yellow actually got destroyed. Ooh, this doesn't count, even though it is 1 HP. Okay, interesting. Okay, and like the total population is still 138, maybe because of those villages and the galleys. But yeah, not like they have one blitzer army. Wait, where is this spot? Oh, we got destroyed. Sad times, sad times. They have no army, no resources, and we are just not enough to fight this. He's trying to move out with villagers again. This will not happen. Army's still like destroying them. I have to be serious if you like. My teammates didn't make the best job at like destroying stuff, but they also did a good job at like attacking. But like they were really good at holding. Same as me. Like I was like, I really matched their energy, man. No, I know I'm talking about the AIs, but like so, green still has not overrated yellow yet, but like purple really did a great job at like defending. Green just spammed units into me. Like this was not very good, great. Yeah, this also is a great unit spam from orange here. Lose units, replace them. Units, replace. Is this really what you have to do? Just sometimes lose, replace. Still, I saw a lot of archers, also villager. I'm trying to destroy some buildings. Let's go, it's going great. Okay, this is still like going very good. Yeah, why? Yeah. Like, what else we have to say? Like, we are just destroying this right now. Purple, which was like the main, their best guy. No, we're gonna get killed very quickly. I don't think. Probably it could be that this is his last building. Also, 3 different arms attacking this. I could also be wrong about that. And villages have bonus potential against towers, I think. I actually believe this is quite right. Yes, stone defense 6. Also against Houston ranks. This was because like one guy, like you abused them. Yeah, it also makes sense. But now I think they get bonus damage against rams if you like research the one thing in the castle. And I think if you research, like you really get better against predator animals. I know, I'm not sure. Could be wrong about that. Of course, buildings anyways 3 damage. I think there's standard attack is also 3 damage. Sorry. Against normal buildings, they just do normal damage. Okay. LTC will get down. We're just gonna check right now. And TC falls. It was their last TC, and no, they just finished up completely. This game actually took 4 hours. I didn't know that. Man, poor guys. Here's some food. Oh my god, what a cutie round. Gives his friend some food. Can you go? Okay, I'm not gonna try that ever again, bro. What was that? They still have a few towers left. One here. That's actually the last one. Alright. Yeah. And yeah, the dogs are still like their main fence line. And their ships are actually gonna go up very soon now, which was annoying for that. Ships had those soldiers up like you can crack soldiers up, man. Like they really did it. Like you can see, like pew 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 pew. Pew. Like, I wouldn't want to be a man down. Like, imagine like you get like some big bolt in your chest, man. Like I mean you're armored, but like what is this armor? This is just some leather, with, like some little bit of loose metal on top of it. Like this is not like armor. It's like armor. You know, this is the best. These guys of course have like high pierce armor. I mean, this would still kill you, but like it doesn't even have to make sense. These guys, yeah, but I just have like loose leather sheets, so like these make sense that the dice of these would be cool if they would only look like this after you upgrade their armor, but like this is probably asked of too much for the game, right? This is an old game, this is a great game. I love this game. It makes a lot of it makes a lot of fun to play it. And yeah, like this is cool. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings left. Oh my god, it was 6, 7. Okay, it's funny, but like, you still had to get a shout out. Teammates towering for some reason against the ships. Man, you don't have to stand those AIs. Also, like this here, they're just trying to flex on me that they saved all the stone and didn't use it for a meat grinder. I feel like I built. I don't even feel like I built the most towers, but yeah, I probably did because I probably still did because these are 3 players and so many of the towers got destroyed. They also have like spread them all over here, and those had like a lot at the beginning. All their towers still stand. Ah, you see that? Now slowly I'm getting a good building ratio that I actually have now. My KD went down to 4 because all the village died, which makes sense. Okay, last building of the set over here, and this is the complete last building, and he resigns. Oh my god, this was so fun. Here's the society graph. You definitely see I carried this game a lot. There was I think when all of them got stuck, so they went off a bit and stuck on me and my teammates. Then I freed them over here, and then like they got destroyed at the end. You can see this over here. Now the Hun was actually very strong, but the Hun had one problem. He didn't have me. He didn't have me saving him and like creating choke points from the beginning. So this was his problem. Like he was just too open. Like you could raid him and destroy him, and then he got destroyed here. And yeah, since it was the Hun, they just didn't have what they had before. I mean, Yellow was still very strong, but even Yellow had the problem of just having being just too exposed. Yeah, and then at the end we won. Yeah, the map looks pretty cool. You can also see there's somewhat here, and like the most wood is over here, and like a little bit of layer left, but like most wood got away, and we have also some chunks in here, but like you can see it was definitely a fun match, and yeah, it was also very fun to play. Actually, it was the most fun I had to play against AI like ever, I believe. It was very fun. Maybe against like let's not say ever. Let's say in the last 2.5 years against AI. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this was a very cool game. I love to play it.